early on. I went to a treatment place. It was called Discovery Place. And they allowed you to have a sponsor early on. And I think he taught me something that was invaluable that I couldn't recognize, right? It was easy to say, oh, substances are a problem, I have some behavioral issues, whatever it is. But to really know what I was running from, I started calling him early at this treatment facility. And he'd ask me the same question every time I called. He said, have you cried yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't cried yet. It was like day 3. I was still in pain. I was still suffering from withdrawals and detox. And I think about day 7 at this place, they had this hill. I walked up, by myself. Some of the fog had finally cleared. And I was sitting on this hill, and it just started really coming over me. And I just started really sobbing, truly, just knowing, all the pain I've experienced, what I've been running from, the traumas I've experienced, not only through my addiction, just through life, things happening to you. And it just really came over me, and I started sobbing. So evidently I walked down on a mission then after that moment to tell him that I cried, because I was so curious about what we were going to do next, because that's the only question I would get, really. And so I called him. I told him, man, I cried. What's next? And he said, hey, now we could finally get to work. He taught me that my problem has been as I've ran from emotion. I haven't wanted to feel it. I've been scared of it. I've been in a fear state for most of my life. And until I could finally feel these things and start inviting these things, I couldn't move forward. So he was one person, and continued on from that point that really helped me. And I had a therapist that really helped me. But I think what I learned at Discovery Place that really shaped me as a professional, but also helped me the most, is what I was offered after that program. It wasn't just hello, glad you're sober, see you later, give you a certificate and send you out the door. They allowed you to come back, they allowed you to volunteer, they allowed you to still participate in treatment at no cost. I was able to get involved in a community that I really didn't ever get involved in. I tried getting sober many times on my own and with help, but I've never really had that connection or community. And they offered that to you. They gave that to you in a space to learn what that was and how much that could help you.